Morning, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Good morning, sir.
We are still waiting for the others, but we just have a half of the class perhaps. It's only 31 now. Okay, today we are going to continue our discussion on critical reading. Yeah, if last week we talked about how to understand uh, a book, for example, and how to understand the general idea, yeah, in the book itself. We try to analyze the front cover of the book. As you know that we got the general idea in the front cover, like we have the title, yeah, in the front cover of the book itself. And then we have already tried to preview what we are going to have, yeah, in the book itself. Now we are turning to more specific context, not a book, but uh, a more specific one. Yeah, the content of the book itself. For example, yeah, as you know that a book consists and the chapter uh, is a group of paragraph. Right? Okay. Now we are discussing a paragraph so we can understand what the writer wants to deliver or what the writer wants to say about the topic. And for this session, we are divided into four activities. Yeah, this one is the real lecture, and then after this, you are suggested to watch videos about uh, paragraph structure and the example of the paragraph itself. First, then I will give you an introduction about the paragraph and what you have to know about paragraph itself. And then after that, you should do a discussion. Yeah, you should discuss some question that I have already provided in Schoology for a group discussion. Yeah, and then by the end of this session, you also have to do the individual exercises. For the group discussion, the due date is until what we got 12, then, right? But for the individual exercise, you got the due date until, yeah, I mean the due time, the deadline for the uh, individual exercise until 12:30. So I extend the time until 12:30. But uh, I think you can do it before 12, right? You you can you turn up your speaker first then, or your yeah, even though the latest time for doing the exercise is until 12:30, but I hope you can do it before 12 then. Yeah, don't do it until the last minute, so that I got a complaint from the students. I cannot submit my exercise. Yeah, because he did it the last minute. So you know that there will be a delay perhaps. Yeah, even though 1 minute delay, so it can fail to to do a submission. Ya, jadi jangan ditunda-tunda ya. Anda kalau misalkan bisa menyelesaikannya sebelum waktunya, ya jangan sampai jam 12 lebih 29 itu beresiko ya riskan. Uh, it is very risky then, yeah, if you do the exercise in the last minute, yeah. So you have to consider the delay then for the submission. Okay, now and don't forget also to checklist your attendance in CX, yeah, or you can also watch the video in Edunex, so it will link automatically to your attendance letter. Okay, everyone, we are going to start with our first activity, that is the lecture now. So what we are going to discuss is the paragraph. Yeah, what we are going to learn is how to understand the paragraph and then how the paragraph is structured. But the most important thing for today is dealing with the reading comprehension, how to understand the mess. What is it then? The author's uh, main idea. What's the author wants to say about the topic itself. Now let me show you the slide then for this session. Okay, can you see the slide now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Now, as you can see then from the slide, understanding paragraph is our aim, our purpose for today's lecture. To understand the paragraph, at least we know the topic and the main idea. Yeah. So after this session, I hope that you can understand or you can find the topic and the main idea of a paragraph. Yeah. Perhaps you have already had these skills in your senior high school, but now we try to review what you have learned from your senior high school. And talking about the topic and main idea, of course, this is not new for you, perhaps, right? So you know the topic, right? What is the topic anyway? What is topic? I mean, yeah, anyone can answer my question?
The topic is what paragraph's talking about, sir.
Yeah, what's your name?
Padlian.
Padrian. What is the paragraph talking about? Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you are reading a paragraph, and then I ask you, what is it about? So it means that I'm asking you about the topic, right? And what is the difference between topic and main idea?
The topic is what paragraphs talking about generally, overall.
Ah,
Uh, the main ideas is apa yang utama gitu. The main utama.
yeah, the main utama. What do you mean by the main utama?
I mean the main idea is yeah what the most important idea or the paragraphs uh, want to tell it the
Hmm.
most important that paragraphs want to tell it.
Mhm. So do you think the topic is not important?
Important, but more important the main idea.
Really? Okay, now let's see another. Anyone wants to say about or wants to have wants to express your idea about the topic and main idea? No? Okay. Now I would like to give you an understanding about this by showing some, let's say then, like an exercise then here. Uh, Look at this one. So we have a group of words. Yeah, you can also figure out then the word or each word can represent the topic or the keywords of a sentence. Yeah. We got a group of words. Number one, for example, peepers, face mask, red shirt, shipboard, water skis, Google, water sports, and everything. What do you think the topic of this one?
I
Water
think it's
sports.
diving.
Water sports. Why do you think that the topic is water sports?
All of the words are connected to the water sports.
Because the other ones are a part of water sports. So water sport is more general than the others. So what is the topic? The topic is more general than uh, the others, right? So for example, if you have to find a topic sentence, then so you just find a sentence that is more general than other sentences. So that is the topic sentence. Ya, in bahasa Indonesia we call it as kalimat utama ya, topic sentence itu. But later on we are talking about topic sentence in the next session. And you can also, I believe you can find the topics of number two. What do you think of this one?
Car equipment.
Car equipment, because car equipment is more general, right? Airbag, seat belt, stair speakers, anti-lock brakes, spare tire, windshield wipers, for example, because all of them are parts of the car equipment. And then number three, what do you think of this?
Sea creatures.
Number four,
Flowers.
Flowers.
do you know daffodils?
Flowers.
Do you know hyacinths?
A flower also, sir.
What is daffodil? What is hyacinths then?
I'm sure it's a flower, sir.
How do you how are you sure that are flowers?
It's um it's similar to tulips.
Ah, at least you know tulips is a part of flowers. Okay, so flowers is more general than tulips. The others you assume that daffodils, hyacinth, crocus is also a part of flowers, right? Yeah. So even though you don't know the meaning of some words, still you can guess what is the topic. Yeah. So we can learn from this one. And then number five, what do you think of this?
Nuts.
Nuts. Do you know cashews?
Kacang mete.
Uh, do you know filberts?
Nope.
Uh, yeah, even if you don't know filberts, but you believe that at least you know almond is a part of nuts. And moreover, you know cashews is a part of nuts. And maybe the others are also a part of nuts. Yeah, even though you don't know it, you can guess it. Okay. Now, number six, what do you think of this?
Reading for pleasure.
Reading for pleasure, because the others are
Title of a book.
title of novels. Okay, so yeah, a novel is what is it then? The material book, kind of books for pleasure. So you can find that all the titles, of course, is the part of uh, materials or readings, yeah, for pleasure. Okay, we can also learn, yeah, from this and number one until number six that the topic can be a part of the group itself, but it is more general than the others. Okay, now let's turn to the next one. What do you think number seven is?
Surnames of the U.S. presidents.
Sorry? Mm-hmm.
It's the surname of the former U.S. presidents.
A US president, but not Biden then there.
Yeah.
Be the former US president, right? The former US president. If you say only US presidents, maybe not cover the ongoing president now. Apa sih apa yang the present presidents now. So you can be more specific, yeah. And the topic is not too general. If you say U.S. presidents, maybe it's too general for this one. Even though you don't know, you don't have any words U.S. president, yeah, here, yeah, but still you can find the topic by concluding by looking at the similarities between one word and the other one, right? So we can assume that the topic is the word that have the similarities themselves. Okay, number eight now. What do you think of this?
Piano components.
Yeah, piano components. That's right. Yeah, because if you look at piano, you can find frames, strings, hammers, keys, copper, pins, pedals, legs, and so on. Even though you do not find any words about piano, but you can draw a conclusion. Yeah, the similarities between frames, strings, hammers are the components in the piano. Yeah, from a piano, for example. Yeah, that's how to find the topic. So the topic can be explicitly stated, like in number one until number six, but it can be implied. Yeah, it's not mentioned there, but you need to draw a conclusion from this. Number nine, what do you think of this?
Chordophones.
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat then?
Chordophones, sir.
Chordophones. Okay, anyone else? Yeah, maybe it's another word for music instruments. Is it right to say music instruments here as the topic? Number for number nine?
I think that's too general to say it as a
It's too
music
general
instrument.
and topic is not too general. But the appropriate one perhaps is the similarities between the dulcimer, zither, guitar, banjo, and ukulele. The similarities is they have strings, or we can call it that the topic is string music instrument. That is the topic, right? Finding from the similarity. Number 10, what do you think of this? Mhm. It they refer to the name of
You know,
Britain's
a
kings and queen.
Kings and Queen of UK. That's right. And then number 11. What do you think of this? Yeah. Anyone can guess? Then what do you think of this? What are the similarities between number 11? Between one, sorry, between or among the words in number 11.
Jobs.
Yeah, jobs. If we say that the topic is jobs, is it okay?
I think it's too general.
Too general. So, how to find it the specific one here? So, topic is not too general. So, can you find the similarities? Perhaps, where does the manager work? Where does the producer work? Where does the buyer works or do then? The stock clerk do or cashier. Do they have the similarities of the
Market,
place?
maybe?
Yeah?
Market?
Ma- Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, supermarket or market, perhaps we can find the manager, producer, buyer, stock clerk, cashier, butcher, baker, cleaner do the activities in supermarket or market itself. So we can learn from the samples or the examples here or the exercises here. That topic is what is being discussed, right? Apa yang dibicarakan. That is the first one. And then the second one, topic is more general than the others. Yeah, words or the other sentences. And uh, the topic can be a part of the group of words or the group of sentences itself, right? And then the topic is not too general. That what can we have that one? And to find the topic of uh, those words who which what is it then? Which the topic is not written there, meaning that it is implied atau tersirat gitu ya. We can find from the similarities. Ya, kita lihat dari kesamaannya. So we can find the topic. So that is the first step to understand the paragraph. We can find the topic. Yeah. So what is the difference between topic and main idea? So if we find the topic is uh, what is it then? A supermarket, for example, yeah, or string music instruments. So, what do you think the main idea that the writer want to say? Yeah, what is the message that the writer want to say? Yeah, that is the main idea. So we can say that topic is what is being discussed, and main idea is discussing the topic. For example, if the topic is computers, so the main idea will be or is probably that the writer want to say about computers. For example, computers is an electronic, or sorry, are here, right? Computers are electronic machines that can process data of information. That is the main idea. So it is a complete thought about the topic. Yeah. The structure that has a complete thought is called a sentence. So main idea is a sentence, but the topic is not a sentence. So that is another difference between topic and an idea. Do you understand it so far?
Yes,
Because
sir.
after this, you will have uh, a group exercise is about finding main idea. Yeah, maybe you can start from the topic first. And if you cannot find a sentence that can represent the whole idea of the paragraph itself. Okay, talking about the paragraph, what do you know about paragraph? Now, let's turn to paragraph. Anyone can have an idea what paragraph is?
So I think paragraph is sentences that have one main idea and supporting sentence and also the conclusion.
Okay. Uh, Paragraph is sentences or a group of sentences that has or that yeah that has main idea. Yeah, so you know that main idea is uh, a main idea is we can find it is the idea or the statement, right? It's not only a sentence, a statement that tell us about the topic. So we can find that a paragraph is a group of sentences that construct one main idea. And of course, then it must be supported with other sentences, or other ideas. That's what we call it as the supporting idea. Why should be supporting ideas? Because if we write only one sentence for a paragraph, it can cause misinterpretation. Yes, for example, if I say that living in Bandung is very difficult, if I do not give any explanation, maybe you can guess that uh, I'm not, I cannot stand for the temperature, for example, of this city. But that is not what I want to say. Maybe why I say that Bandung, living in Bandung is very difficult because it's very crowded. Yeah, and then you cannot move easily from one place to another one because there will be traffic. There, what is it then? A lot of traffic jams there, right? So a paragraph must consist at least two sentences. One is the main idea, yeah, or the topic sentence, and the other one is the supporting ideas or supporting sentences. Ya, itu bisa ya seperti itu. Jadi kalau misalkan Anda dapatkan satu paragraf yang hanya terdiri dari satu kalimat, itu bisa terjadi misinterpretasi. Ya, jadi biasanya lebih dari satu kalimat, at least two sentences. So, as a matter of fact, a paragraph, yeah, in general, consists of two big parts: main idea and supporting ideas. Yeah, but this is the abstract one. Main idea can be not written, yeah, in the paragraph, and also supporting ideas, but it can be written in paragraph as a topic sentence. In bahasa Indonesia, we call it as kalimat utama. Yeah, and then the topic sentence is supported by other sentences that is called as the supporting sentences atau kalimat apa sih pendukung ya, atau kalimat apa bahasa Indonesia itu kalimat penjelas gitu ya. And in some paragraph it is provided with concluding sentence that conclude the explanation here or restate the main idea, yeah, in the paragraph. But it is not a must in concluding sentence. Sometimes it is not in the paragraph, or what is it then? The writer is not provided, do not provide the paragraph with concluding sentence. Okay, to know the main idea of the paragraph, we can check the topic sentence, whether the topic sentence can represent the whole idea of the paragraph or not. If it is or it does, it can represent the whole idea of the paragraph. So the topic sentence itself is also the main idea. Ya, topik kalimat utama ini sendiri bisa merupakan jadi main idea, but it's not always that the topic sentence is the main idea. Yeah. You can learn later that topic sentence can be a question, but of course the main idea is not a question. Ya, itu nanti dilihat ya. And then, yeah, the rest must be the supporting sentences. But if we cannot find any sentence in the paragraph that can represent the whole idea of the paragraph, we call it as the main idea itself is implied atau tersirat gitu ya. So when it is implied or it's not directly stated, so you have to make the main idea by yourself. Yeah. How to make it? You have to draw a conclusion from the topic. Yeah, you start from the topic, find the topic itself. What is it about? And what the writer want to say about the topic. That is the main idea. Ya, jadi ada yang tersirat, ada yang tersurat kalau topik sentence-nya sama dengan main idea atau kalimat pertamanya mencakup ke gagasan yang ada di paragraf itu, ya itu berarti explicitly stated ya, the main idea is explicitly stated. But if you cannot find it, if you cannot find any sentence that can represent the whole idea, it is implied. You can learn some examples of the position of the topic sentence and also the types of main idea explicitly stated or directly stated and implied in the video in Schoology, yeah, about what is it then? Paragraph examples, ya, di paragraph example Anda nanti bisa lihat di situ. Okay, we can try to identify what is it then? Our structure of the paragraph itself. Ya, tadi kita lihat the paragraph structure. That in the paragraph we can have topic sentence and supporting sentences, and maybe we can find the concluding sentence. From that, we can learn what is the main idea of this one. Read it first then for this paragraph and find which one is the topic sentence, or what is the topic sentence, and can you find the concluding sentence here, and what do you think the main idea of this paragraph? Okay, Fadlian, what do you think of this, Fadlian? What is the topic sentence? Fadlian, are you still with us? Oh, but Ahmad Gizgi Fauzi.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Yes, ada.
The main ini, the main
Topic Uh,
main topic.
Find the topic sentence, Rizky.
The first sentence. People
The
usually
first.
build their out of the
Okay.
materials that are easily available to them.
Okay. What is it about, Rizky?
Uh, House materials.
Houses materials. What the writer want to say about the house materials? Yeah. So to find the main idea now. Okay. What the writer want to say about houses material? Yeah. So you know that the topic is houses material. So what the writer want to say about houses material? That is the main idea, right? So what do you think?
Mm, that people usually build their house with
Mm-hmm.
different materials that easily available uh, between them.
Yeah. You think that the topic sentence is also the main idea of the paragraph. Do you think so?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because the supporting sentences
Gives the support.
gives explanation how how people
How people build their house.
build different
Different materials.
materials, yeah, by giving exam examples, right? So, for example, in North America, they use wood, yeah, North America and Scandinavia, and in what is it then? In Europe, they use bricks, right? Because they are available to them. And then in Asia, we got what is it? We got bamboo, right? For building their horses. Rizky, can you find the concluding sentence in this paragraph?
Yes, sir.
Can you find it? Sure. The concluding paragraph. Concluding paragraph, of course, then conclude the explanation or restate the topic sentence. Can you find it really? Yang mana? Yang concluding sentence.
Yeah, not sir.
Oh, really? Not sure. Why? Uh, uh, can you see the last sentence in this paragraph? Is it concluding sentence? Is it concluding sentence?
Not
Not, but it is another
explain. Another
explanation.
examples.
Yeah, another example. So I just want to prove that not all paragraph consists of concluding sentence. Okay, now next. I see somebody else here. I want. Oh, uh, mhm. Armela. Armela, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Armela, read it first and try to find the topic sentence. Yeah, and can you find also the main idea of this one?
Uh, okay, sir. The main topic is
No,
uh,
not the topic sentence or main idea.
the topic sentence is uh, uh, two largest animal uh, two largest animal in the world, uh, land
Is that
animals and
uh,
sea animals.
is that topic or topic sentence?
Topic sentence. Uh, how elephants related to the whales? Maybe.
Nah, listen then. Topic is not a sentence, but topic sentence is a sentence. Yeah, you say that the topic, not topic sentence. Topic is elephants and whales, you know, two largest
Yeah.
animals. Yeah. And the topic sentence is which one then? Can you find the topic sentence of this one?
Uh, yes, about elephant is uh, uh, similar to whales.
Mhm.
Uh, uh,
Okay. Now we can find the topic sentence is at the beginning, isn't it? Ya, ada di awal ya di sini ya, talking about elephants and whales. The sentence that introduce the topic, that's what we call the topic sentence. But do you think that this is the main idea? Elephants are the largest land animals in the world, whereas whales are the largest sea animals. Or in the other word, do you think that the authors wants to say what to express the ideas that elephants are the largest land animals in the world and whereas whales are the largest sea animals?
uh, the authors apa, lebih ke uh, uh, the authors maybe uh, want to explain how they are related.
Ah, so meaning that this is not the main idea, right? So the main idea is that the author wants to say that elephants and uh,
Where
whales are related or has or have relation, right? So
yeah.
why relation? So we can find in the explanation or supporting sentences that they have similarities, yeah, including the head, the sound, to show the anger, and then maybe the behavior of females, yeah, when they born a baby. So that is the main idea, right? So we can here then find the main idea from the topic because the topic sentence here cannot represent the whole idea. Yeah, maybe the second one can give a clue. Yeah, these two huge animals may in fact be related. Yeah, by replacing these with the appropriate reference, yeah, elephants and whales. Elephants and whales may be related, misalkan gitu ya, itu kan hampir sama. Okay, that's how to find the main idea from the topic, and the topic sentence can be different from the main idea, perhaps. And now let's turn to another one. Yeah, or we can conclude that the main idea can be directly stated, yeah, like in the first one, and it can be implied. How to find, yeah, the directly stated is fine. I think it's quite easy. if you find a sentence that can represent the whole idea, yeah, we call it the topic sentence. It's also the same as the main idea. But if we cannot find any sentence that can represent the whole idea of the paragraph, we can say that it is implied. So what you have to do is to make the main idea by yourself. How to do it? We can start from the topic, yeah, and then you develop the topic by asking what the writer want to say about the topic. So that is the topic development. Yeah, and then we can also find the main idea by relating two parts of the paragraph, the topic sentence and the supporting sentence. That's what we call as the paragraph pattern. If the topic sentence is a question and the supporting sentences are the answer,